Every session of self-pleasure without proper oil-based protection after 50 creates microscopic tears in tissue that no longer produces adequate natural lubrication, progressively damaging nerve endings that determine whether you'll have full sensation at 70 or permanent numbness from preventable friction damage. Most men assume reduced sensitivity is inevitable aging when it's actually accumulated damage from years of inadequate lubrication, destroying tissue that heals slower with each passing year. But specific natural oils don't just reduce friction temporarily. They penetrate skin, delivering compounds that actively repair damaged nerves, restore tissue elasticity, and improve local blood flow in ways commercial lubricants designed only for slickness never could. I'm Dr. Laura Bennett, and today I'm revealing which natural oils genuinely protect aging tissue, why the compounds they deliver matter more than surface lubrication, and exactly how to use them to preserve the sensitivity most men lose simply from using the wrong products. Protect your tissue now or struggle with numbness later. Let me walk you through what's genuinely happening to your penile tissue after 50 that makes proper oil-based protection not just helpful, but absolutely essential for preserving function and sensitivity. Your skin's natural oil production drops dramatically with age. The sebaceous glands responsible for keeping tissue naturally moisturized and protected in your 20s and 30s now function at roughly 40% of their original capacity. This means the exceptionally delicate skin covering your penis has become chronically underprotected, significantly more vulnerable to irritation, prone to microscopic tearing you never see or feel immediately, and susceptible to damage that accumulates silently over months and years. The elasticity of this tissue has fundamentally changed as well. Collagen production throughout your body decreases progressively with age, causing skin to become noticeably thinner, less resilient, and slower to heal from any injury. What used to repair itself completely within days now requires weeks or longer to recover fully, and repeated damage to the same tissue creates permanent changes that progressively reduce sensitivity. Your blood vessels serving this area have also undergone significant changes. The endothelial lining that helps vessels dilate rapidly when arousal signals arrive has become less responsive to those signals with accumulated years. But here's where understanding becomes powerful. Certain natural oils contain specific compounds that, when absorbed through skin, can actually improve local blood flow, helping maintain firmness that might otherwise fade quickly during activity. There's also the critical nerve sensitivity issue that most men never connect to lubrication practices. Years of friction with adequate oil-based protection progressively damages the specialized nerve endings responsible for transmitting pleasure signals. Many men experiencing numbness or significantly reduced pleasure assume this loss is purely aging, when substantial portions of that decreased sensitivity actually stem from accumulated damage caused by improper technique and chronically inadequate lubrication over years. This is preventable damage, not inevitable biological decline, and understanding that distinction changes everything about how you approach tissue care. Before revealing which specific oils work best, let me explain why natural oils are fundamentally superior to commercial lubricants for long-term tissue health rather than just temporary slickness. Most commercial lubricants contain glycerin, parabens, propylene glycol, and various other synthetic chemicals that can actually irritate sensitive tissue with regular repeated use over time. These products are engineered specifically for short-term slickness during activity, not for supporting or improving tissue health over months and years of consistent use. Natural oils operate on a completely different principle. They contain naturally occurring vitamins, beneficial fatty acids, and bioactive compounds that genuinely nourish skin while simultaneously providing the lubrication you need during activity. They're partially absorbed into tissue rather than just sitting on the surface, providing both immediate, comfortable glide and meaningful longer-term benefits that accumulate with consistent use. Many natural oils contain inherent anti-inflammatory compounds that actively reduce irritation and promote healing at the cellular level, something commercial products simply don't provide. The absorption factor is absolutely crucial for understanding why this matters. While water-based lubricants sit entirely on your skin's surface and evaporate relatively quickly, requiring frequent reapplication, natural oils penetrate slightly into the upper dermal layers. This penetration provides sustained lubrication that lasts substantially longer during extended sessions, while simultaneously delivering beneficial compounds directly into the tissue where they can actively improve health. This dual benefit of surface lubrication plus nutrient delivery is especially important for men over 50 whose tissue needs active support, not just temporary friction reduction. Oil number 1, coconut oil. Let me start with what I consider the single best all-around choice for most men over 50, virgin unrefined coconut oil. Pure coconut oil contains lauric acid, caprylic acid, medium-chain triglycerides, and vitamin E, all compounds that provide specific, measurable benefits for penile tissue health beyond just lubrication. The lauric acid component possesses natural antimicrobial properties that help prevent bacterial or fungal issues that can develop in warm, moist areas, which is particularly important for uncircumcised men or those with skin prone to irritation and infection. It functions almost like a protective biological barrier that discourages harmful microorganisms while allowing beneficial bacteria to thrive naturally in the area. Coconut oil also produces interesting effects on local blood flow. The medium-chain triglycerides it contains can be absorbed through skin and appear to improve circulation in the immediate area where they're applied. While this mechanism hasn't been extensively studied in clinical trials, substantial anecdotal evidence from patients suggests that consistent coconut oil use helps them maintain firmness noticeably longer during sessions compared to other lubrication options. The vitamin E content actively helps repair damaged tissue at the cellular level and maintains skin elasticity that naturally declines with age. Regular, consistent use over weeks can actually improve overall skin quality measurably, potentially reversing some age-related tissue changes. Men who switch from commercial lubricants to coconut oil frequently report increased sensitivity within just 3 to 4 weeks as their tissue health gradually improves from the consistent nutrient delivery. For proper use, always warm a small amount between your hands first before application. Cold oil creates immediate discomfort and doesn't spread effectively across tissue. Start with approximately 1 teaspoon. You can always add more during your session if needed, but beginning with too much creates unnecessary mess without improving the experience. The oil melts precisely at body temperature, providing perfect slickness without becoming runny or difficult to control during activity. One important consideration: coconut oil is comedogenic, meaning it has potential to clog pores. If you're prone to ingrown hairs or folliculitis in your pubic region, avoid getting oil on hair-bearing skin and focus application exclusively on the shaft and glands. Oil number 2, sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is my specific recommendation for men dealing primarily with sensitivity issues or noticeable numbness. It's noticeably lighter in consistency than coconut oil, absorbs more readily into tissue, and contains particular compounds that specifically benefit nerve health and function. Almond oil provides exceptionally high vitamin E content, even surpassing coconut oil's levels. But it also delivers B-complex vitamins, particularly riboflavin and niacin, which directly support healthy nerve function. When applied regularly to tissue, these vitamins help repair damaged nerve endings and progressively improve sensitivity that you may have assumed was permanently lost to aging. Think of this as delivering nutrition directly to your nerve endings through the skin, feeding them the specific compounds they need to function optimally. The omega-9 fatty acids abundant in almond oil reduce inflammation at the cellular level, which is absolutely crucial because even mild chronic inflammation significantly reduces both sensitivity and blood flow capacity. By actively calming inflammation in tissue, you're removing a major barrier to proper nerve function and healthy vascular response during arousal. Almond oil possesses what I describe as ideal consistency: not too thick or heavy, not too thin or runny. It provides excellent glide without feeling greasy on skin, and it doesn't dry out quickly like some lighter oils, making it particularly suitable for extended sessions where stopping to reapply would interrupt the experience. For men with sensitive skin or those prone to allergic reactions to various products, sweet almond oil is typically very well tolerated by most people. However, if you have any nut allergies, obviously avoid this option entirely. Always perform a patch test on your inner forearm first if you're uncertain about potential reactions. Use approximately the same amount as coconut oil, about 1 teaspoon to start. It spreads more easily than coconut oil across skin, so you'll likely need slightly less total product. It also doesn't solidify at room temperature, making it more convenient for spontaneous use without needing to warm it first. Oil number 3, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is substantially lighter than both coconut and almond oils, making it perfect for men who find heavier oils too greasy or uncomfortable. But don't let that lightness fool you about its potency. It's densely packed with compounds that specifically benefit vascular health and blood flow. Grapeseed oil contains concentrated proanthocyanidins, exceptionally powerful antioxidants that strengthen blood vessel walls and improve circulation capacity. When applied topically to skin, these compounds absorb into tissue and can measurably improve local blood flow to the area. Better sustained blood flow directly translates to firmer erections that last longer and improved sensitivity throughout tissue. The vitamin E and linoleic acid abundant in grapeseed oil help maintain your skin's barrier function, which is critically important because a healthy, intact skin barrier prevents moisture loss and provides protection against irritation from clothing and environmental factors. Men using grapeseed oil consistently often report within weeks that their skin feels noticeably more resilient and substantially less prone to irritation from any source. One unique benefit of grapeseed oil is its ability to help regulate sebum production in skin. If you experience your genital area becoming either too oily or too dry at different times, grapeseed oil can help balance and normalize those fluctuations. It's particularly effective for men who experience both dryness and occasional oiliness in the same area. The consistency is remarkably smooth and silky, providing excellent glide without any stickiness or tackiness on skin. It does absorb relatively quickly compared to heavier oils, so you might need to reapply during longer sessions. Keep a small bottle conveniently nearby for easy reapplication without interrupting your experience. Oil number 4, jojoba oil. Jojoba is technically a liquid wax ester rather than a true oil, and this unique molecular structure makes it incredibly similar to human sebum, the natural oil your skin produces. Your skin recognizes jojoba structure and absorbs it readily, making it one of the absolute best options for actually improving skin health over time rather than just providing temporary lubrication. Because jojoba so closely mimics natural sebum, it actively helps regulate your skin's own oil production. If you're producing too little natural oil, which is common after 50, jojoba supplements that deficiency. If you're producing too much oil in certain areas, it signals your skin to reduce its own production. This self-regulating balancing effect is unique to jojoba among all natural oils. Jojoba contains vitamin E and B complex vitamins, supporting skin health and nerve function, but it also provides minerals like zinc and copper that are essential for tissue repair and maintaining sensitivity. Regular, consistent use can actually improve the health and responsiveness of penile tissue measurably over weeks. The consistency is perfect for extended use during longer sessions. It doesn't dry out or become sticky, and a small amount goes remarkably far in providing sustained lubrication. It's also the least likely among all oils to cause any allergic reactions or irritation, making it ideal for men with sensitive skin or those prone to reactions from various products. One interesting property of jojoba is its exceptional stability. Unlike some natural oils that can oxidize and go rancid relatively quickly, jojoba has a very long shelf life. You can keep a bottle by your bedside for months without any worry about it degrading or becoming unsafe to use. Oil number 5, argan oil. Argan oil costs substantially more than other options, but for good reason. It contains unique compounds that make it particularly beneficial for aging skin and tissue health. The vitamin E content in argan oil is exceptionally high, but it also contains squalene, a compound that improves skin elasticity and moisture retention at the cellular level. For men over 50 dealing with noticeably thinning, less elastic penile skin, argan oil can actually help restore some youthful qualities to tissue over weeks of consistent use. Argan oil contains ferulic acid, an antioxidant that's been demonstrated in research to improve blood vessel function when applied topically. This could meaningfully contribute to better firmness and longer duration during activity. It also contains various compounds that reduce inflammation and actively support healing, making it ideal for men who experience irritation easily or whose tissue seems to heal slowly. The texture is luxurious without being heavy or greasy. It absorbs well into skin, but leaves a protective layer that maintains slickness for extended periods. Many men report that argan oil provides the best balance of absorption for tissue benefits and lasting surface lubrication for comfort. The only significant downside is cost. Pure organic argan oil is expensive, but a small amount goes a long way, and the benefits might genuinely justify the price for men dealing with significant sensitivity or tissue health issues. Make absolutely sure you're purchasing pure organic argan oil, not a diluted blend with other carrier oils, which won't provide the same benefits. You don't need all 5 oils. In fact, using too many different products simultaneously can actually be counterproductive and make it harder to identify what's working best for your specific needs. Here's how to choose and use them strategically for maximum benefit. Start with one single oil based on your primary concern. If you need general lubrication and antimicrobial protection, coconut oil is your best starting point. For sensitivity issues and numbness, try sweet almond oil first. For circulation and firmness concerns, start with grapeseed oil. For overall skin health improvement, begin with jojoba. If you want premium, intensive care and can afford the higher cost, start with argan. Apply your chosen oil at least 5 to 10 minutes before any activity begins. This allows time for some absorption into tissue, providing both surface lubrication and deeper benefits. Always warm the oil between your hands first. This significantly improves spreadability and comfort during application. Use enough to provide comfortable glide throughout your session, but not so much that you lose sensation or create mess. Start with half a teaspoon and add more during your session as needed. It's always better to add more during activity than to start with too much initially. For extended sessions, lasting more than 20 to 30 minutes, keep your chosen oil nearby for convenient reapplication. Most natural oils will need refreshing after sustained activity. Simply pause briefly, add a small amount, and continue your session. For intensive sensitivity restoration, combine sweet almond oil with a small amount of pure vitamin E oil. You can pierce a vitamin E capsule and mix the contents directly into your almond oil. This provides concentrated nerve support. For premium comprehensive care, mix jojoba and argan oils in equal proportions. This combination provides both immediate comfort during activity and long-term cumulative tissue health benefits. Some men prefer adding essential oils for additional benefits. A single drop of peppermint oil can increase local blood flow and provide a pleasant tingling sensation. Lavender oil can help with relaxation. However, be extremely careful with essential oils, as they're potent and can cause significant irritation if overused. Never use more than 1 drop per tablespoon of carrier oil, and always patch test first. While natural oils are generally safe, there are important considerations for genital use. Always perform a patch test first. Apply a small amount to your inner forearm and wait 24 hours to check for any reaction. The genital area is more sensitive than other body areas, so even if you've used an oil elsewhere without problems, test it before genital application. If you use condoms for any reason, be aware that all oils break down latex. Oil-based lubrication and latex condoms are completely incompatible. If barrier protection is needed, you'll need to use polyurethane or polyisoprene condoms, or stick to water-based lubricants during partnered activities. Watch for any signs of irritation or infection. While natural oils have antimicrobial properties, they can potentially trap bacteria if hygiene isn't maintained properly. Always wash before and after use, and discontinue immediately if you notice any unusual symptoms. Store oils properly in a cool, dark place to prevent oxidation and rancidity. If any oil smells off or has changed color or consistency, don't use it. Rancid oils can cause irritation and won't provide the same health benefits. When you commit to using quality natural oils consistently over time, the benefits genuinely compound. Tissue health improves progressively as the vitamins and fatty acids repair and strengthen skin, potentially reversing years of damage from inadequate lubrication. Many men report increased sensitivity and pleasure after just 3 to 4 weeks of consistent use. Circulation enhancement becomes noticeable. The compounds in these oils supporting vascular health have cumulative effects. Better circulation means not just firmer erections, but also faster recovery between sessions. The protective effects reduce future damage. Every session with proper oil-based lubrication is a session that isn't causing microtrauma to delicate tissue. This preservation of tissue health pays enormous dividends as you continue aging. Choose one oil based on your primary needs. Commit to using it consistently for 30 days minimum. Apply it 5 to 10 minutes before any activity. Use enough for comfortable glide and reapply as needed during longer sessions. Keep simple notes on sensitivity, comfort, duration of firmness, and any skin changes you notice. Most men notice measurable improvements within 2 weeks, with continued benefits developing over the full month. After 30 days, you can experiment with other oils or combinations to find your optimal personal protocol. Using the right oil isn't just about making things more comfortable temporarily, it's about protecting and potentially improving tissue health, sensitivity, and function over years. For men over 50, when natural oil production has decreased dramatically and tissue resilience has declined, this becomes not just helpful but genuinely essential. You're investing in the long-term health of intimate tissues that contribute significantly to quality of life. The few dollars spent on quality oils could save you from sensitivity loss, tissue damage, and the need for medical interventions later. This is about health and self-care, not just pleasure. Taking care of intimate tissue health is as important as any other aspect of wellness. With the right oil protocol used consistently, you can maintain or even measurably improve function and sensitivity well into your later years. I'm Dr. Laura Bennett. If this was valuable, subscribe for more evidence-based men's health guidance. Drop your location and age in comments so I can create content for your situation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.